48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. In this book, which has developed a cult like a following, Robert Greene outlines 48 laws that define what power is, how to size it, how to control it, and most importantly, how to conceal it. 48 Laws of Power is full of illuminating stories gathered from the history of power and insights from the philosophies of the likes of Machiavelli, Sun Tzu, and Carlton Clausewitz. It is a must-read not only for those who wish to manipulate, but also for those who wish to be vigilant and equipped to fight against being manipulated. 40 Laws of Power, your tools to perfect your art of indirection. Many of them are based on the writings of men and women throughout history who have studied and mastered the game of power. First law, never outshine the master. Even if you are better in any area than your bosses, never exhibit it to them. Otherwise, you may trigger feelings of fear and insecurity. You should be polite and kind to them and do things that please to stay on their good side. Second law, never put too much trust in friends and learn to use your enemies. Be wary of friends because they will betray you more quickly than enemies will hire former enemies, and they will be more loyal than a friend because they have more to prove. If you have no enemies, find a way to make them. Third law, conceal your intentions. Always keep people of a balance and in the dark by never revealing your real goals. Do things throw people off. If they don't know what you are up to, they can't try to mess with. Fourth law, always say less than necessary. When you are trying to impress people with the words, your control of your narrative will dwindle. The more you speak, make everything you say mysterious, even if you are saying something banal, as it will seem original. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to mess up or say something foolish or dangerous. Fifth law, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. You can intimidate people and win at life through your reputation alone. But if you lose your reputation, you will be vulnerable to attack from all sides. If you want to destroy your enemies, besmirch their reputation. Sixth law, court attention at all cost. We live in a world of appearances. The most popular people are the one who create an unforgettable, even controversial image. If you want to be known, put yourself out there, stand out. Seventh law, get others to do work for you, but always take the credit. You can use their effort to further your own cause. It will save you valuable time and energy, though it's their wisdom and knowledge that got you there. You will be remembered. Eighth law, make others people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When you force the other persons to act first, you are the one in control. It's always better to make opponents come to you, as it makes them abandon their own plans in the process. Ninth law, win through your interactions, never through arguments. It is better to get people to agree with you by doing things in a way that does not offend them, rather than trying to persuade them by arguing with them. You can't just talk at people, you have to show them why you are right. 10th law, avoid unhappy and unlucky. You can die from someone else's misery because emotional states are as infectious as disease. Always associate with the happy and fortunate. If you help someone, you become a sort of responsible for the person's actions. Better stay away. 11th law, learn to keep people dependent on you. To keep your independence, make sure you are needed and wanted. If you make people dependent on you, you will have more freedom. Never teach them enough so that they can do without you. 12th law, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Be selective in your honesty. That way, it will harder for people to catch you. One sincere and honest move can win over people, which will allow you to deceive and manipulate them. 30th law, when asking for people, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Frame what you want in a way that will benefit the other, so that they are much more willing to do it. 40th law, pose as a friend, work as a spy. It's critical to know your rival. If you play the spy yourself, you will always be one step ahead of them. You can also ask indirect questions to get people to reveal their weaknesses and intentions. Any occasion is an opportunity for spying. 50th law, crush your enemies totally. A lot more is lost through stopping halfway than through complete annihilation. The enemy will recover and will seek revenge. Do your best to conquer completely, not only the body but in the spirit. 16th law, use absence to increase respect and honor. Don't be too popular, it makes you look common. If you are already established in a group, temporary without from it will make you more talked about, even more admired. Learn when you need to live as a scarcity creates value. 70th law, keep others is suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Humans have an insatiable need to see familiarity in other people's actions. When you are predictable, it gives them a sense of control. If you are deliberately unpredictable, they will break down trying to explain your actions. 18th law, do not build a fortress to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. The world is a dangerous place. You have to protect yourself. A fortress may seem like the safest choice, yet isolation exposes you to more dangers than it protects you from. When you isolate yourself, you miss out on valuable information, which renders you an easy target. Always be out there trying to find allies and mingle. The crowd will shield you from your dictators. 90th law, know you who you are dealing with and don't offend the wrong person. You would be a fool assume that everyone will react to your strategies in the same way. If the wrong people discover you are manipulating them, they will spend the rest of their lives seeking revenge. 20th law, do not commit to anyone. Do whatever you want. Be your own person. By not committing to anyone, you are more attractive to everyone. You become the master of the others because they are all competing for your attention and love.